Hello again, everybody. Today's words to live by are: victorious warriors win first and then go to war, while defeated warriors go to war first and then seek to win. So that wisdom is from Sun Tzu, from The Art of War, which some of you might have read. I know I have probably about a dozen times in my life, and I think this quote is magical for two reasons. Probably more than two, but for me, I've always sort of used it in two ways. The first is mindset, and this applies obviously in the context of battle and war from the book, but I think it applies and extends to everything from sports to anything competitive on a playing field, to school, to a new job, and what you can sort of envision for yourself going forward in a new role or a new company. Relationships, so especially if there's challenges with the relationships, or going into a pending divorce or something like that. It's always about what your mindset is before anything even starts, and it's that vision that you can carry to sort of predict what the outcome will be, which is favorable to you, and kind of what you can envision and picture from a positive standpoint before anything even starts, as opposed to entering some sort of a challenging situation and then sort of hoping that you find some confidence, or hoping that your strategy works out, and not having that certainty prior to, and trying to develop that certainty as you work your way through a challenging or a competitive process. The second thing that jumps out at me when I really contemplate this quote is preparation. So I think the best competitors, the best warriors, if you want to use that word, the best of the bunch are absolutely buttoned up in their preparation beforehand. They leave no stone unturned. They don't wing it. They don't sort of take a little bit more spiritual approach and just say, I don't have to prepare, Spirit is going to guide me. I think that's true to an extent, but you have to prepare your mind, and you have to prepare sometimes physically for whatever your challenge is. So it's about the mental prep work that you're able to do before anything competitive on a playing field, anything when it comes to competing in school or for politics, an election, like I said, starting a new career, a new job, starting an entrepreneurial pursuit, which is incredibly challenging. I've done it a couple times in my life, and the victory is won prior to doing anything. Trust me, it's all about belief and confidence and having the right mindset as you go through some of these challenging things. So I think it comes down to a winning mindset, confidence that you have entering into any sort of a challenging endeavor, and then leaning on your preparation and knowing that you've done whatever work is necessary to achieve the outcome that you hopefully can envision before anything is even started. So I hope you found this quote as helpful as I have throughout the years in a number of different areas of life. I think it applies, and it's a good thing to keep in mind. So if you liked this, please hit that like button and or the subscribe button, and I will see you all again very soon.